Yeah, I need everybody to lock in and put their detective hats on right now. Cause it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long, long day. It's okay though. We locked in. We is locked in. Okay. That's why I say that my eye is just a itching. So let's go ahead, get this thing open and started. Let me move my camera over a little bit. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, should be fine. Y'all should still be able to see. Alright, let's continue. Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. Slow down. Okay, someone's calling. Alright. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Ain't what I do. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You've always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Oh, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Okay, so it's a phone call with her sister. Alright, conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Every time I do this recording, this is like the second episode that I didn't bring my water over here. Alright, September 5th, 8:57 p.m., Faye and Cola offices. Excuse me. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You are not hold on. You are not cogniferous of my background. Big words. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. What's up with the ho ho ho? What's going on here? My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal son. Oh, farewell, Miss Faye. Dang. Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Cola offices. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Okay. Can I examine anything in here? Okay. Okay, I don't think I could check anything in here, so let's move to the office. Ooh, I have hiccups. That smell. Blood. Someone's crying. Sis? Someone's there. No. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Oh. She'd have passed that. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief, where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. Okay, so let's see what we can examine in here. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Okay. No clues here. Alright. No clues here. Really? Looks like there's something right there. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Okay. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thing lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Okay, so the murder weapon looks like a statue. Okay, this was made by Larry. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass like sand lying broken in the back of the room. Okay, and now we have glass shards added to the records. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Okay, department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I think that's enough sniffing around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Okay, is there anything else I can look at in here? Anything I can look at over here? The fan code, ledger book. Everything is written in Chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It's like somebody was halfway through taking it apart. Oh, they're here. Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh no. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh Lord. Alright, let's keep looking real quick. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Okay. Let's see. Can we move back to the main office area? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Ooh. There she is. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Okay, let's talk to you. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark. And sis. So she was already dead. Okay, you and the chief. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay. So let's present you with this. Can I not present this to her? Hello? Thank you. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Ooh, they here. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective. What's up with these names? Alright. I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Ooh. This word Maya here, mean anything to you? That's my name. Ooh. Man, can you calm down? Talk about some what? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, man. Are you serious? What? Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. Are you serious? Just because her name was on there? I ain't had no type of facts. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Alright, September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitors room. I just realized I'm still in my boots, y'all. Okay, let's get comfortable. Alright. Wow. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, look at her. She looks so sad. Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yeah. Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? You probably did, Phoenix. You probably did. No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Oh, you're doing the phone call? Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Okay, so let's talk to you. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you see. You could say. Acolytes, like people in religious training. What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Okay, so let's talk about the day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Okay, so where's your cell phone? So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure. Thanks. Okay, so Maya's memo. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Okay. Alright. Spirit mediums. So you're at what? Medium in training. That's right. The Faye family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Faye family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I can do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? Sure. What's a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Yes, I can ask. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They tell me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Let's talk about the day of the crime real quick. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, why did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, so let's move to here. Okay, September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Are you serious? She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Okay. Let me look around in here first of all. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to see that either for that matter. Okay. No clues here. Okay. Anything up here? A solid magnolia desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Okay. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I could tell someone here's got money to burn. Okay. Let's move. Let's go to Faye and Cola offices. Alright. September 6th, Faye and Cola offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're obviously searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. First of all, I work here, so I'm not trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. No. Phoenix Wright. How can anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He wasn't a killer either. He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. I was gonna say Detective Gumtree. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Is it not your name? Is your name not Dick Gumshoe? Literally, Dick Gumshoe? It's still your name. Whether I say detective or not, it's still your name. And don't go calling me Dick. That's your name. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Oh, he can call you it, right? He can call you it, but I can't. Be right there. Right. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Ooh, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Alright, let's examine. Get out the way. Okay, let's look up here. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing is missing is Mia. Okay, did they fix the phone? Okay. Okay, we got that information. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Okay. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Quarterline stricta, pal. Who was that? Okay. Okay. Let's talk to you. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Yeah? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. Give me the autopsy report. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Give me the autopsy report. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Thank you. Okay. So, time of death, September 5th at 9 p.m. Cause of death. A single blunt force trauma. Death was instant. Okay, Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Why is he on this case? Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. Oh, Edgeworth. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. I mean, is he? Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at an incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crimes with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Huh? Let's see. Do I present you with this? I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you can give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer? Uh-oh. He's on to me. Do I tell him straight? Tell him not so straight? I'm gonna tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Well, then, something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Then why did they give me that option if they didn't want me to tell him straight? Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. The fact that he doesn't know about the recorded conversation is beyond me. Holds a conversation between Chief and Maya. Alright. I guess I've asked all the questions I needed to. Y'all done, pal? Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. I'ma do it. I'ma go do it. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. You just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? You're trying your lordly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial, so she's in her hotel. Right, so she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, let's move. And we're gonna go here. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ooh. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. I bet you can. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Don't you gotta cross-examine her? Okay, let's examine. Late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's a fan club office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize her face from this distance, though. Okay. Can we talk about the champagne on the table? There we go. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Okay. What is this doing in here? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! Oh? What are you doing? No touching. Ah. What's in the drawer? Ooh, bad boy. Girl, I don't want you. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Actually, I would. I would. I really would. I would go the 10-step a mile just to do that. I would. Because what's in that drawer? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I would actually go to mile on her. I would make her upset. I'm trying to do my job. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. We're going to find out what's in there. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observed? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Girl. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Okay. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? Girl. No. No. What? I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? I'm like legit gonna crash out. She's getting on my nerves. I'm gonna crash out. Can you at least talk about the room? I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. I'm leaving. Because I'm getting annoyed. I don't even want to present you with anything. Let's move. He should be in his office. Please be in here. You're still gone? Maybe I should just wait for him to come back. But never mind, he's here. If that wasn't the most over the top clearing of the throat I've ever heard, I know that was one of the most loudest ones, and I can't do it either, and I ain't gonna do it. Not with this voice. Not with this voice. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, where have you been, man? Where have you been? You don't know what I just went through. Okay, I'm trying to figure out some stuff, and this woman thinks I'm flirting with her, and I don't want her. Where have you been? I just got a question. Just got one question. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. I'm not busy. Then how come no one could get in touch with you? What was you with? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. Okay, first of all, I don't like how you said boy. Okay, Phoenix is a grown man. Okay, he's a grown man. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Faye. Oh, that caught your attention. Ah, yes, Maya Faye. Go on. What a strange reaction. Did he just say a ch? I'm really quite busy here, so you just said you wasn't busy just a minute ago. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. You just said you wasn't busy. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? How'd you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. Hold on, we didn't even talk about it yet. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. Right, we didn't even get to talk about it. What did I tell him? We're going to talk about it. We're going to have a conversation. Why are you refusing? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy. You just said you wasn't busy. But the client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. So why are you so hesitant? However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. What'd you say? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Why not? Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? What you mean you can't say? Say it. You can't bring it up and then not say it. I cannot stand when people bring stuff up and then they don't want to go out and say the full thing. Like, it's not that hard to just say it. Like, just say it. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What is going on here? No, I still got questions. We're gonna talk about Mia now. How did you know Mia Faye? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You can see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That painting. That's quite a painting. You notice. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I don't want it. By all means, you can have it. I don't want it. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not interested. I'm not buying. Like, oh my gosh. Just. I'm leaving. I don't want to even present nothing to you either. Let me go back. Cause I'm about to like lose my patience with y'all. Alright, September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center. See, I'm like losing my train of thought and how I talk now. Like, they trying my patience. They are trying my patience. Alright, visitor's room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bone. Now, you know good and well what really happened. You don't mean he refused to help? Sorry, Maya, he did. I see. I've been abandoned then. Okay, let's talk about your family. What about your family? Only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she could still be alive. Okay, talk about your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an accident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself on that mountain. Who is your mother's enemy? So who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 o'clock, time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Nah, we defended her. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Yeah, we're helping you. Why? Why? Well, let's see. I can't abandon you. No one's as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Me too, man. Me too. Aww. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Oh, she's crying. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looked like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It's when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Okay, so before we do that, let's listen to this phone conversation. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say. Can I listen to my sister's voice? Of course. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Excuse me, y'all. I haven't talked this long in a long time. Alright. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Okay, so let's move. Let's go back to this hotel. Oh, good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Okay. Do you know where Miss May might be? Oh, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. What ain't not going on with this? Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Because you do. Alright, now's our chance to snoop around. Oh. What you want now? Oh, I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. Wright of Blue Corp phoned. Alright, sure. Mr. Wright of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Alright, let's examine. The screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now it's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Okay, found in Miss May's hotel room. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy. Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss Faye. In court. Alright? Alright, save progress. Alright. Let me cause let's all just do a quick breather. Okay? Let's all do a quick breather. So what we know so far. So Mia's dead. Mia's gone. And Maya's arrested. Grossberg don't want to be her lawyer. And he won't say the real reason why he don't want to be her lawyer. And we're going to be dealing with Prosecutor Edgeworth. And not only that, Miss May, because Detective Gumshoe's not good at his job. Sorry if y'all hear my ice maker in the back. But Detective Gumshoe is not good at his job, told us everything. And so we know that she was at the hotel. And not only that, she had a wiretap. So we're going to continue. I don't know how many minutes we're in. I don't know if we're like almost to an hour. We're probably almost to an hour. So we might as well just keep it going. We're going to finish this episode. So let's just keep it going. Alright, September 7, 10 a.m., District Court. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Faye. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Ashworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. Prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Can you stop saying sir? Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Okay. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Okay, floor plans added to the court record. Excuse me. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Did you really? Did you really? Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Alright, Maya Faye's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Faye at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. But what can I cross-examine? He didn't really say anything. I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Huh? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked a lot of times, okay? I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. We good over here. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, let's see what we deal with. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Okay. Hold it! Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much though. Right, please continue. There were two people there already. Okay. Alright. Why though? Why is that? What's your reason? Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? Yeah, you did. I heard you say it. You did say it. You said, thank you. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink. Yes, she is. Well, I guess she is pink. Exactly. So, that's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Do you? I guess Preston can't have its advantages. Do you? Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about. What? What? There's something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Okay. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Alright. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Okay. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. I don't like it at all because that's not making sense. Because if I remember correctly, didn't they say she died instantly? Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. I don't know what that was. I don't know if they just fell or was trying not to fall up there. But somebody always got to do something when I'm recording. But let's continue. Hopefully y'all can't hear it, but let's continue. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. The lab test shows that it was the victim's blood. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Okay. Before she died. Let's press you about that. Detective Gumshoe. You get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name. Sure. It happens all the time in books and movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. This is real life, fool. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Objection!
What? Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. How is that irrelevant? The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. No, she did not. Order. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony? Okay. There's a contradiction in that because... Okay, we get that. Okay, we know about that. I don't understand this right here because they said she died instantly.
Objection!
Right. They said she died instantly, so that's not making sense to me. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? Are you serious? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But ain't no buts. She died immediately. No butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, what do you want? I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? How is it outdated? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. You can't be serious. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write mine. Ain't no way. That is all. I see. Damn, that's right. You should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? I mean, I know which one I'm not saying. I'm not saying. I don't care. Mr. Esper, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. But what reason does he have to have a second autopsy report? There's no reason he should have won a second one. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. You can't be serious. So now we got a new autopsy report. So now it's she died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Absolutely not. This ain't it. A prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. I bet she did. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Look at her. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Look at her. Just got it all puffed up and popped out and winking at people. Now they thirsting over her. Order, and an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Everybody over here thirsting over her. Tell us where you were on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred. Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fang Co law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. I don't like her. I don't like her. I'm gonna get you locked up. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy bitsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. No, it's not. I don't see the need to trouble the witness any. Are you serious? Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? No! Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony. Don't you talk about her. Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross it? Yes! I will gladly proceed with cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Alright, let's see. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mouse girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then a woman like dodged aside and ran away. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue to your testimony. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Are you sure? How you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person that seemed to crime with a short girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. No! Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks. Cause like, you wouldn't be able to see her figure. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Yeah. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean, okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Faye, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Exactly. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, ain't no buts. Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. What you saw was some bull. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Oh my gosh. She's trying to flirt her way out of this. Your testimony again, if you would. We gonna get her. Alright, witness's account. We gonna get her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then a girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statue clock thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? How did you know what the, hold on. How did she know what the weapon was? I only wish you would have been so detailed from the beginning. Yeah, let me, How did she know what the weapon was? Okay, let's press this first and then we gonna get her about the weapon. Is that right? As in, you're right as you look from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Girl, I don't know. Right, it was my right hand, right? Certified, I'm sorry, pussy to you. I guess. How do you know about that? A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm on something now. How did you know it was this? How did you know it was this? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh. You like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? Girl, nobody wants to see nothing you got to show. Okay? I don't want to see none of that. Okay? None of it. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Exactly. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order. Order in the court, folks, ladies and gents. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? 'Cause she did it. 'Cause you did it. Look at her. Her eyes twitching. Objection! No, but don't you object to that? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. No, it's not, Edgeworth. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. No. Yes, of course you will draw your question, Mr. Are you serious? Objection! This is not your court. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once, but still. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Thank you. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? You gonna answer these questions? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fan Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? You just said you heard it. I heard it from my hotel room. Law of Fan Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. But ain't no way she heard it. She could easily have heard the clock. Ain't no way. Well, Miss Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I can't give up. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. Objection! You have proof that she could not? Yeah, I do actually. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In a courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Now hold on. We ain't gonna talk about... You know what? I'm gonna hold my tongue and I'm gonna go next. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. I don't care that you deny it. On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Are you serious? No! I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. Hold on. Because let me see. Let me check this. Okay. Yeah, it's not working right now. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look. Right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? Huh? See anything interesting, Judge? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Yeah, fat. That's what we said. Lock up. Well, Miss May, don't you start. Don't you start. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you forgot one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. Oh no, there is one. There is one. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it. No. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. No. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Absolutely. I've been waiting. Impossible, of course. No, it's possible. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that when the clockwork was moved. I love us for me. We gon' just present. Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Yeah, get your court together. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Aww, boo-hoo. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation, shall we? So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Anybody got else something to say? Huh? Y'all got something else to say? Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. No. I have several objections. Yes. Yes. The witness claims she had seen him before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well, then let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. I got you. It was made by Larry. Take that! It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores, not this. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today? Oh. Somebody's mad. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? Oh, you mad? You mad? Are you pressed? Are you sad? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Look at her trying to be all cute again. Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? You did. I guess I did. Scary. More like crazy. Hey. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Yeah, answer the question. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. I got you. There you go. There you go, Your Honor. Have a look at this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Objection! Not on object. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It tells me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. I think I can. Right. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Let's go back to the phone. Let's go back to the phone. I present the defense cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? What's the matter? You stuttering? You stuttering a lot? You stuttering? You stuttering? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. No, it's not. Your Honor, look at the witness' face. Does she seem amused to you? Does she seem amused? Do you see a smile on her face? Do you see her sitting up there with joy? No. You see her up there looking stupid and scared. Stupid and scared. The defense demands an answer. Right now. Answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Why we acting like we can't answer the question? Hold on, y'all. I had heard a notification. Did you tap her phone? Why she don't want to answer the question? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? Oh, she's mad. She is mad. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Ah, you desire vets. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, cry me a river, girl. Cry me a river. Now she's gonna cry up a little stormy storm. Get a little throwing a little tantrum because the court sees the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have... Yes! Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't it tippity-tapping or irrelevant? No, it's very relevant. She's saying exactly what Ezra wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I like to see her pull that off, weren't you? She's good. Well, you're not the first man who stopped that. And of course I can and will. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Ain't no way she gonna pull this off. Wait, I say. Wait. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Girl, I will square up with you. You lucky Phoenix is a man. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Oh, I will. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. That's not what we're saying. We're saying she wiretapped the phone. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Faye commit the murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Let's see. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. Objection! No, I didn't. I ejected calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent, and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Faye. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Man, we're gonna accept this condition. I ain't no punk. Alright. I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Ain't no trap. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bring him up. Bring the bellboy up. We got this. Ain't no punk. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. Let's go. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. They just got me. They just don't know. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm on the type of time and I'm gonna figure this out. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. You done brought the tea and cookies or scones with you? Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Alright, come on. Miss May's room service. Let's go. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Why does she want it there at 9 on the dot, though? Right, I'm ready. I'm ready. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. That's okay, we got this. I want to know why she wanted at 9 on the dot, though. Okay, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Why on the dot? Not on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and was to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. I brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the ice cream to her as Miss May herself. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them and I... Who is them? The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Guess what then? Okay. Precisely at 9? Precisely, exactly. Most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy. I like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Before I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so trusting about that time? Something's not adding up here. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an enduring mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. There was nothing I could present to... There's nothing that... Nah, don't say that's it. There's no way y'all gonna say that's it. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you would end this rather tedious crime examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave that stand. Nah. Because he said something. Wait. Please wait. Yes. Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection! Let me ask one last question. Yeah. What you want to object for? Your charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Can we go to... There we go. Check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me. What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you just say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? Objection! I object. That was objectionable. No, it was not. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Thank you. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. But you should have already knew the answer. That's the sort of thing you normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Oh, so you told him to be quiet. He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Okay. You fool. So you telling him to be quiet. What? I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been a murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is the other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Right. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. I hit a nerve, didn't I? Upstart amateur. I hit a nerve, didn't I? These accusations are ludicrous. But you kept it a secret. So, keep that ludicrous accusations to yourself. Enough. Court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That's all today for the trial of Maya Faye. Court is adjourned. Whew, can we wrap this up? September 7th, 2:24 p.m. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I may be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. Okay, girl. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Nah. I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That means with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Ask for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Okay. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in a detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Whew. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention center. Ugh, oh my gosh. You. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fall, Miss May. Of course. I have been dreading and waiting for this moment. It was like a dreading passion to laugh in your face. To just chuckle, to like giggle, probably even do a little snort laugh, because how much I can't stand you. Most definitely. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. I don't care what you don't want to be asked. I'm gonna ask it anyway. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head? You got one more time to insult me. That's why you in the detention center. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Okay, let's talk to you. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. It is. It's illegal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Let's talk about your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Alright, we're gonna come back. Because she gonna make me mess around and jump her. Let's go here. Alright. Oh. The painting's on. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Okay, let's examine. What's this? Oh, photos. There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident exhibit A, DL6 incident exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Let's look at exhibit A. Oh. I'm sure I'm seeing this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Okay. On the back of the words, you'll 60%. Okay, let's look at the other one. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah, let's swap it. I think I'll swap them. Oh yeah, that's him. That's who we're looking for. Okay, let's let's move, cause y'all playing with the wrong one today. Let's go here first, and then we gonna go back to her. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Don't people do that in real life, actually? Don't people be doing that? Like, if something like a murder or something happens in a hotel room, and then they use that room as like a museum or something, or like overprice it so people stay in there. First of all, why do people want to stay in a room that someone was murdered in? I would never understand, but hey. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are on guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment when I saw her, she'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. Photo. Okay. Then let's talk about the hotel real quick before I present the photo. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Man. You know what? Well, what do you think? I think you have lost your mind. Whatever Fosterty said, it sounds lovely. Sounds great. Okay, let's go back. Let's present you with this. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an effort title swearing that that's him, please? But you're way too excited about this, but write it down. Write it for me. Well, sure, why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who sworn the... Just write it, man. Alright. Describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel the night of the murder. Not even Miss May could play dumb to this. Alright, so let's go back to her. So let's go to the detention center. Let's go back. You again. Can't you take a hint to stay going? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart? That doesn't, when this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Don't shave your head because of her. We're gonna get this heifer to talk. This your man? Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. You know him. That's your man, right? You know him. Where did you? Caught you. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Okay. There you go. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboys have it out. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. I guess so. I'm not easing this heifer's fear. You gonna give me my answers. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Yeah, get talking. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, let's go. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Because you gonna talk, heifer. Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red Wright. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. Answer the question. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Cloak... Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Can you at least tell me that? Mr. Red White at last. Finally a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Okay. Okay, do we gotta talk to you about anything else? No? Alright. Let's go here. Oh, there's the painting. Okay, Blue Corp. What's with this real decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your persona. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright? Phoenix Wright? Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I've intimidated you with my giant what? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealing brings me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Ugh, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Alright, before I talk to you, let me just look around. What is this? I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does this league around her sure not inspired? No, it don't. A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges, special runner-up, best participation, Judges Corporation Award, special good try prize. The worst judges and special kind stand out. This painting. Why is this painting here? Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth $5 million for sure. Okay. Whatever you say. Okay, let me talk to you, ugly. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my... Can you not just say secretary? What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Where were you at the night of the murder? On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Are you serious? Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing it. Don't tempt me. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? No. That painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall up there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh. Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Excuse me? Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? He just... Now look at here. I have been trying to be cool, calm and collected. But this fool just put his hands on me. At this point, swap places, Maya. Swap places with me because I'm gonna get locked up. Okay, I'm gonna get locked up for throwing hands because ain't no way he just touched me. Ain't no way he just touched me. Put me on stand. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge me with assault? No, we throwing hands. That's what we gonna do. Forget the charge and we gonna throw hands. Go outside in the parking lot. Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Brody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's? Yes. You must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man could live life really for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna walk this punch off, but I'm gonna come back and we gonna square up on everything. Cause ain't no way he just gonna sit there and punch Phoenix, and then Phoenix gonna take that like that. Cause where I'm from, we snatch and we drag and you know what? Let's keep it going. Huh? I don't think he knows me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. I can't do that loud. My voice has changed over the years. I can't do that loud with a throat that ain't it. Jump in, Jeeves. I haven't heard nobody say that in a long time. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pent up like an old man at the end of his days. Whew. I've been talking for over 2 hours, y'all. I'm not senile yet. Alright, he said he was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Ooh. Something's bothering my eyes. Alright. Let's talk to him. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Let's talk about your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Right, Mr. Wright? That's what I said. No, I'm sorry. It's just I needed more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp Red White's office. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Miss Grossberg, I know you and Mr. Wright are somehow connected. Connected, you say? Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Yes, and I know what it is. Not that you're lovers. Nah, he's blackmailing you. Mr. Wright has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I have been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Wright would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Tell me about the DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of her wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Okay, so what's the reason for the blackmail? But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Roseberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told Wright? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, Wright heard about it and came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okay. So, let's go back to the office. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Okay, let's examine. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's go to file T through Z. T, U, W, White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? All the cases she's worked on. Okay, let's see if we'll find anything through here. Let's see if there is a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, C, Faye, Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Okay. And then let's look at the other file. Let's look at this one. Let's see if we'll find anything in here. Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim through some of this. Skim through some of it. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here at the end is S. Suicide. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Okay. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. So you just gonna openly threaten me like that? Do I make myself clear? No, you don't. We can still square up about it. I think we're kind of need to talk about Mr. Wright. I've got to put this guy on the spot and quick. What's the matter? You seem distressed. Don't talk to me. There's no point asking someone this crooked or straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong with something stuck to my face? Why, yes. There's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course, you need not to restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. I don't like you. Hold on. Let me present you. I just don't like you. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all those cases that Mia investigated. I don't know if YouTube allows us to say that. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia Fey. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second. Mr. White. You're right. You were absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer right now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? That you did it? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be you. Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office? We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that's you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quiet too. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyer association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts. Harry Butts. Are you serious? Wright, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? How many times I gotta tell you he was proven innocent? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. I ain't gonna be called too many names. Y'all keep on. I'm gonna get locked up for a reason for actually putting my hands on this man. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. You know what? I ain't got time for this. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. I accidentally bumped the table. My bad, y'all. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you? Yup, they got me. I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This is going too far. That's right. Please tell me, is there anything I could do? Well, cheer me on in court. Well, you could cheer me on. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, be my cheerleader girl, cause yeah, like that. All right, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform. Girl, don't do that. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I gotta give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. I'ma pray. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. Fact has gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. Because of this heifer. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow is me or him. It's gonna be him. He gonna get locked up. He gonna get locked up. He got me messed up. Cause we like 2 something hours in. He gonna get locked up real bad. I ain't got no voice, but he gonna get locked up. Yeah, let's save our progress. Well, there's gonna be so much to edit, but it's fine. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look! What you doing here? Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. And I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it would be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty in the story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Let's lock in. Okay. September 9th, 10 a.m. Ooh, this is a long case. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yup. Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Mrs. Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a pleasing man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my serious apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate the demeanor. What is wrong with y'all? Alright, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco. You know what? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim is Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gateway Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Like him. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, things. Can we come on, because I still can't get past the fact that he put his hands on me. This pink Oompa Loompa needs to get locked up with his ugly pink Teletubby because they've been trying me this whole episode. Look, I just need a good round to just square up with both of them. with this Oompa Loompa and his Teletubby. But let's hear his testimony. Let's hear it. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly crucifying, or that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over. I gave a great chase. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Excuse me? Very well. Mr. Wright. Cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Because you are already trying to turn me guilty. What the heck is a bed? Hold it! No, we don't see. What does that mean? Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? What does that mean? As you know, I'm always abso-positively perfect. Well, you are abso-positively perfectly a liar. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this in detail. You suck at lying. You suck at lying. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim was here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Right. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right. Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that will explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. He was there. He was in there. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Judge, are you this slow? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, what could he have been? In the law offices of Fay and Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. He was standing here. Take that! He was standing there. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from his point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, This is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer will stay. Exactly. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Objection!
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. No, it's not. Indeed, they do seem to... Are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy, because I'm on your neck, okay? She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember? That does not make sense at all. What you mean that makes sense? You bet I am. I'm cross-examining this fool. Cause what? My ear itching. He got my nerves, man. My ear itching and stuff. Stop saying it was me. But it was you.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Don't do nothing, right? Nothing. May I continue? That's what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice? No. Hold on. Yeah, no. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now it's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection!
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. No!
Objection!
No! The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. He ain't get no break. Right, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Right. See, they on my side too. We ain't letting him take no break. We ain't taking no break up in here. We gonna get him locked up. Okay? Locked up. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. This dude is stupid. The whopping D. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. I don't care, hold that. Deal with it. This is almost over. What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness revised testimony. Oh my gosh. He revised by 4 or 5 times. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you dare want to say, how did you know it was a light stand? How did you know it was a light stand?
Objection!
Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? Yeah, the stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. There would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. Big problemo. There's a big problemo. I mean, problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definite, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't you? You have proof? Yes, I sure do. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Because let's look at the floor plans.
Take that!
Look at the floor plans. Look at this. These are floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Excuse me. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White. Excuse me, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could have not seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? Must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay Law office. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime where the murder took place. Big Oompa Loompa. Big Oompa Loompa, I can't stand him. I'm ready to get him locked up. Mr. White. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. It's like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
Oh my gosh. It's far enough, Phoenix, right? What? Forgot about it first. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed a wiretap. Are you serious? Wiretap. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is handled. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you enter Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Literally. Yes, in order to place a wiretap, I breached the Faye & Co. offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Y'all are pissing me off. Y'all are pissing me off. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place, the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Oh, you get on my nerves. Leave it to me. I feel faint. You and me both. We've been going at this for about to be going on 3 hours. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Miss Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do with this? Good luck, Phoenix. Okay. Let's see. We're just gonna press this fool. I can't stand him. It was the beginning of September before the murder. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done to the place of wiretap. That's when I saw this glass light stand.
Hold it!
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing. Such attention, does it not? That is all. He's riding the back and forth somewhere.
Hold it!
Do you have proof?
Objection!
What you objecting for? Does he have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap.
Hold it!
Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection!
This has no bearing on the... Yes, it does! Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. You illegally tap someone's phone.
Hold it!
Okay, we already pressed him on that.
Hold it!
Was it really you that went to that office? Or was it Miss May?
Objection!
Unidentified fingerprints several days were found in the fan cola offices. Those are obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Ezra, he's already run a check on this prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the fan cola offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. There's nothing to present at the moment. I'm afraid that as far as you go, Mr. Wright, the time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. I'm not about to admit defeat. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? No. Yes, sir. Phoenix! We's not giving up. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Did he? Oh Lord, he done passed out. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Oh. He done fell out again. Hey, Phoenix. God. That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Did you know that famed women have strong psychic powers? When we accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in the testimony? It was at the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Ooh, this is a lot. Alright, receipt for a glass light stand. The date of purchase is the day before the murder. September 9th. 1:16 p.m. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. Cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on defendant Phoenix Wright. No. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Ezra has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Ezra, do you have any opinion on this matter? I don't care about his opinion. I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Yeah, I got you, Heifer. closely at this. See the word Meyer written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fayette Law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Crash out. Crash out. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. No, he's losing it. Good. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Edgeworth, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Not so fast, Wright. Don't piss me off. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait. I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. There we go. I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into... Nope. 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 This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. Nope. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. Are you serious? The completion of the trial of Ms. Phoenix Wright will be postponed to tomorrow. Oh my gosh, man. There's no telling. What would happen if I can't end this now? Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just bake up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Nah, we gotta end this now. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Mia's memo. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. Bet I am. My life is right on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Okay.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Deceased! Halt! Please, stop. Make him stop. How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Crash out. Crash out and burn. Crash out and burn. Go to jail, okay? I am sick of you. I am sick of you. I've been sitting here for literally probably 3 hours now. I am sick of you. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been Done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Period. That is all. This court is adjourned. Thank you, Jesus. Alright, September 9th, 2:24 p.m. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. Oh, okay. As long as you live. Alright. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia! It's Maya! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Cole law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means, right? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Cole law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aw. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. I appreciate it. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Ooh, okay. Next is Turnabout Samurai. No, don't click it. Let's just save that. All right. Let's save our spot. All right. Okay. All right, you guys. That is the end of today's episode. I have been recording for over 3 hours. And I enjoyed this episode. And this is going to take a lot of editing. Because I'm probably going to do some editing. Or I might just leave everything in. It depends on how I'm feeling. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more episodes of this series of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. And I will see y'all next time. My voice is hoarse right now, but I did this for y'all. It was a long 3 hours. I ain't never talked for 3 hours straight before, but hey. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all when I see y'all. Because these uploads is coming, honey. These uploads is just popping out. Until next time, stay blessed. I love y'all. Enjoy your day. God loves you. I love you. And I will see y'all when I see y'all. Peace and love and deuces.